$19,000. How long does it take you to make $19,000? Now, the minimum wage in the United States is $7.25 an hour. Now, to put things into perspective, it would take somebody working at that hourly rate 66 weeks to make $19,000. That's over a year working 40-hour weeks. Now, I'm going to show you guys in this video how I was able to make $19,000, a full year's plus worth of salary for somebody working at that minimum wage rate in just one day, trading my washout long strategy over and over again on ticker symbol SES. Stock going from about $1 all the way up to $26 in just 2 days. Amazing opportunities, guys. And in this video, I will show you guys that and much more to show you guys how having a sound and solid day trading strategy can completely unleash the markets and help us make that sort of crazy profit in just a single day. Right here, we're going to do it right now. I'll show you guys all that live trading footage on the day trading channel here on YouTube that shows you guys real, live, big money trades with none of that hindsight, none of that piker BS. Let's do it right here, right now. What's up, guys? It's Max Madaz here from madazmoney.com. And to start things off today, I'd like to give a shout out to Madaz's stock scanner of choice, going on for 4 years strong now. Trade ideas, check them out. If you guys ever want to know how I find my stocks to trade each and every single morning, stocks that show up on the pre-market watch list, stocks that show up randomly during the middle of the day, how do I find that out? Trade Ideas Stock Scanner, check them out, link in the description. Madaz15, use promo code Madaz15, MADAZ15 for 15% off Trade Ideas Stock Scanner. Now, on top of that, in 2 Saturdays from now, not this Saturday, but the next Saturday, October the 26th, Trade Ideas is hosting their annual Trade Ideas Summit, their conference that they hold every single year. They're hosting an event in San Diego, California. Check it out. Anthony Joseph, Madaz Money's very own moderator, the all-day bull himself, Anthony Joseph, is going to be repping Madaz Money at that event, the Trade Ideas Summit. He's going to be shaking hands, meeting all you guys, handing out free t-shirts, free Madaz Money t-shirts. You guys seen that Madaz Money t-shirt? You know, the picture of that Madaz Money t-shirt been floating around. I know you guys been asking me for that shirt. All you gotta do is show up to that event. You get yourself a free Madaz Money t-shirt. Learn a thing or two about trading. You know, talk shop with Anthony himself. He's been killing it in the market lately. Show him some love. So again, October the 26th, the Trade Ideas Summit. Link will be in the description for that as well. Details and all that good stuff. So check it out, guys. So without further ado, let's talk about what you guys came here to see, which is the epic live day trading footage of me day trading SES, making $19,000 in a single day. So let's do it. All right, so here's one for all the doubters and the haters. Check it out here, guys. This is the broker statement so far in October. You see still not having a single red day, so that green streak, 46 straight green days streak still intact. And there you go. There's the profits from the other day right there, $19,000 in profits. The date, Monday, October the 14th, trading SES, $19,000. And also you can see yesterday's profits as well, $7,000 yesterday trading as well, Tuesday, October the 15th. So there you go, already up $31,000 on the month. Halfway through the month, already exceeding the entire month's profits from September. So let's hope for some more of the same action, guys. Let's keep it coming. All right, guys, so we're going to pick it up right here at 9:48 a.m. October the 14th, 2019. You see right there the date in the bottom left-hand side. We're going to show you guys, with respect to time, only the big trades that I took on this day, or else we'd be sitting through a 7-hour-long video. And guys, quite frankly, I don't have time for that. I do have a life outside of trading. So we're just going to show you guys the big trades, the biggest profitable trades on the day. It should illustrate the point, though, the washout long strategy and how effective it can be in terms of, consistency and making really big profits really, really quickly. Now, for those of you guys that are new to this channel, again, I always get these comments of what am I looking at. I'm looking at this gray box right here, SES. You see right there, this is called the level 2 or the montage or the market depth with the yellow, green, blue, red colors right here. The gray box, this is the level 2. I'm also looking at the time and sales. This is also known as the tapes, where the prints or the orders that are going through are shown. You see that the price that they're going through, number of shares, the size, and the time of the order. Okay. On the level 2 itself, I'm basically looking for some sort of manipulation on either side. These are the bidders, these are the sellers, bid and ask. And usually there's some sort of soaking or some sort of bid spoof or ask spoof or something like that. We want to see if they're able to move the market or influence the market in one direction or another. On the time and sales, we're basically looking for maybe consistent white, green, or red prints. White is just dark pools, which are in between prints, but green or red to just see which side has more momentum, the buyers or the sellers. And these are my close positions. You can see that I'm up currently $488.47 so far in the day in realized profits off of some smaller trades I took on both sides of the tape on SES long and short. So let's go ahead and jump right in. I'm basically right now looking at this stock. It's faded from that 1070 high right there. It's currently trading at 860. There is a support level around this 720, 750 area that I'm looking at. And I'm looking to see if we can get a long dead cat bounce opportunity off of that fade, off of close to $11. 1078 fading down to 7 is a pretty big move. So we're looking for some sort of a dead cat. Go ahead and play the footage. This footage is currently being played at 2x speed. So if you guys want to slow it down to see what's going on, if you guys are still kind of training, it is difficult to read the tape at times because it does move pretty quick. Feel free to use the YouTube feature to slow the video down by 1/2, 1/4, or whatever you need to see what's going on. So right now we're looking at SES right here. This is a chart on SES. Again, looking for a washout or a dip down to that 750-ish area, and we're going to see right there, boom. You see my entry. It happened really, really quickly, but I got in right there off of that dip, basically that 8 wash. I'm currently in at 792, 5,000 shares. Now let's see what happens here. A little bit of selling there. You see the stacked offers there at 781. The stock is trying to downside halt, trigger the lower band of the circuit breaker at 781. And this is a little bit risky. This is a little bit risky, but I do have faith in my technical analysis and confidence that the stock is going to bounce off of this 750 area, 720, 750. And basically that's my risk level at the moment. And I'm looking at a dead cat bounce opportunity off of that level. Let's see what happens here as the stock attempts to halt. And there you go. The halt bands move down to 755. The stock starts bouncing. And there you go. Now it's back over 8. Now I'm looking at the tape to see if there's some bidders showing up at this 8 level, because this is basically the 8 psychological, a whole number. Usually there's lots of things going on at whole numbers. He's got a big bidder there for a second there around the 8 area. So I'm looking to see if they're actually going to be strong about defending 8s here. Moving on. Got a big bidder there at 803. So now they're soaking 8s a little bit. You can see on the level 2. They're soaking 8s, which is good. This is what I want to see. This is above where my entry is, so I'm, holding through this little choppiness right here while being in the green. So it's a lot more comfortable holding position when you're green. Obviously, you see now I'm unrealized, up about $1,500, $1,600 as the stock is defending 8. You see there on the level 2. See a lot of the prints there. Let's see what we got going on. Got some bidders there at 820. Stock creeping up to 840. Now I'm up, $2,000 unrealized. Got some resistance there at 850, which you'll see will come up. Stock popping over 850 for a little bit, but you see it gets whacked back down. So there is some selling there around this 850 area. There's a bidder there at 850, but let's just see if he holds. So for the time being, that 850 area is acting a little bit as resistance. You can see that line was already drawn. So I'm very aware of the fact that there is resistance there at 850. I could have theoretically taken the profits there at 850, but I decided to just hang on because I do have a good entry. Looking for a pop toward that 9 area, which is currently where VWAP is residing at the moment. But for the most part right now, still looking for that 8 support to hold, and if it doesn't, then I'd be a little bit more concerned. But right now it's still, dancing around over 8, which is what I want to see. Don't have a problem with this. Again, the stock is already faded pretty hard from, almost $11 down to $7.81, that low. Basically got a bottom tick entry there. $7.92, only 11 cents off the lows, so pretty good. Perfect entry. You see this pop right there. I'm selling into this pop. You see right there, I have my order in. I got a partial fill. You can see right there, a partial fill. Fill basically 4,000 shares, selling it $8.65, locking in some nice profits there. You see my realized profits going up. Still got some that did not fill. There you go. There I filled the rest. And locking it in, guys. 9:55 on the clock. 5 minutes before 10 o'clock. So it's only 25 minutes in the open. I'm up $4,123. You see right there. Pretty solid way to start the day. The stock should eventually keep going toward 9. But one is just sell it there, just to avoid a possible, instant reject. Sometimes we see the stock tap that resistance for a little bit and slam back pretty hard. So I just want to just sell it there. I did have 5,000 shares, a fairly decent sized position. So I just want to make sure I get filled. But let's lock it in right there, about $3,700. Pretty solid trade right there. Off of that bottom tick bounce play, you can see right there, using just simple basic support and resistance, and then just pinpointing that entry like a sniper, man. Just waiting for it to drop to where I want to buy it, and then just getting in, and then noticing on the tape that they're defending that 8 psychological whole number, getting that bounce play, locking in $3,700 in just a couple minutes. So pretty solid trade. Great way to start the day, less than 30 minutes in. Alright guys, so this next trade I'm going to show you guys is more of a very textbook, classic washout long play. Stock breaking out to new highs and buying the dip against the previous highs. Pretty simple, basic stuff. You guys have seen this type of trade time and time again. If you guys haven't seen some of my other classic washout long trades, I'm going to put some links to a couple of them. It should be in the right-hand corner of this video. You'll see it. But I'll show you guys yet another example of why this strategy has been working time and time again. This is basically another example of shorts that got caught with their pants down. Shorts are now officially underwater as the stock's making new highs. So literally every single person that could have shorted is now in the red, and they're going to be looking to cover, triggering a continuation of this breakout. So let's go ahead and watch this. The stock's currently halted off of this huge spike. Stock going from 10 to 11.55. Going to be looking for a dip toward that previous high, which is around 10.80. So let's see what happens here on the resumption. So stock has resumed. Let's see what we got. Now we're up to 12. So the stock has now moved over a point now. Try to get a fill there, no fill. I'm looking for a stall on the level 2 at some point here. A little bit of a dip, got filled a couple there at 11.84. So officially in at 5,000 shares at 11.89. Now I'm willing to take a starter there just because it's stalling out a little bit. I saw the stall in the level 2. Again, using that 12 whole number as a psychological. And obviously leaving some room. I'm willing to add another 5,000 shares. Should have dropped down to that 1080 area. And a lot of you guys are asking me, like, do I know for sure that's going to bounce where I get in? No, I don't. But, using my tape reading skills that I've been honing in for years now, I have a high degree of confidence. You can see I'm up pretty good on the trade already, $3,000. But for the most part, guys, I have a lot of confidence in what I do. I do this every single day. Literally been staring at the level 2, the tape. You know, been trading for 8 going on 9 years, guys. You just develop that sort of sixth sense, you know what I mean? You start to develop that second nature, that feeling of just knowing what's going to happen. It's like how, it's like if you're driving a car, right? Driving a car, you don't need to really pay attention to how hard you're stepping on the pedals. You just know how hard exactly to step on the pedals to get the car going so you're going at the right speed. Same thing with riding a bike. You know, you just don't simply forget how to ride a bike. Once you learn how to ride a bike, the next thing you know, it's muscle memory. You just know how to do it. And this is how I feel like about tape reading. So you can see right now, 12 still holding as a nice little psychological. Every single time the stock tries to drop below 12, they're supporting it with some bid. They're soaking on the bid. Now the stock, even if it drops below 12, I'm not going to be overly concerned. Again, there's a lot of support here. Now it's dropping a little bit, but there's a lot of support below, above 1080. So as long as the stock holds 1080, I can safely take another ad and eventually get a bounce off of that level, get my average down a little bit. It's all about having the confidence in your strategy and knowing your statistics and knowing that how this strategy works a lot more than it doesn't. Again, the premise is the fact that all the shorts are officially caught. They're underwater. Now they're going to look to fuel a short squeeze because they're all looking for that exit, man. They're looking for a way out to stop the bleeding. So again, I'm willing to look for a bigger wash. Let's see if we get it. As long as it holds 1080, I'm still good. Got a couple sellers now. They're trying to pull it down a little bit below 12. You see bids dropping off a little bit. Again, I'm not overly concerned. You see the red volume a lot lower than the green volume. So not a big deal. So I take another ad there. So now I'm in 10,000 shares because I'm kind of noticing that despite the fact that there is some sell pressure, they're not really pushing it down that hard. So again, the stock now at 1150-ish. You can see that, you know, the red volume is a lot lower than the green volume, and on top of that, they're trying to push it down really hard. The bears are trying to push it down, but they're not able to really push it down with enough force to really give it a significant yank. And the longer the stock stays like this, all these shorts here with bad averages, think about all the shorts that are holding their positions from, you know, 9, 8, 10. They're all looking to see, are they going to get that drop back below 1080 so they can get out alive? But if the stock keeps hanging around this 1075, 1080 area, those guys are going to be like, you know what, forget this. I'm going to head for the exits. It's going to trigger a snowball effect. It's going to trigger a bounce to the upside. Short cover, textbook short squeeze. There we go, back over 12. Still some sellers here, still trying to desperately hold it down below 12. But again, guys, you know, 1183 average is around my break even, not a big deal. Overall, you can see a sense that the stock's just having a tougher time going down. Again, back over 12. Some sellers still stacking there at 12. They're trying their best. But still, I would still say that the shorts have got to be more the anxious ones here, as the stock is still at levels where most of them are underwater. There we go. Pop selling into that move at 12.20. You see right there, getting a good fill there. Locking in. Look at those profits. $7,000. Only got 2,450 shares left right there. You see. There you go. Now we get the surge. Selling the rest there at 12.20. Now locking in. Up $8,000 on a day. It's only 10:38, an hour and a half into the day. You guys see me. I'm locking in $8,000. Solid trade there. About $4,000 in profits, give or take. Right now, you see basically what happened was the shorts tried to push it down, but simply too many shorts there, stuck from bad averages. And next thing you know, they're going to get pretty much ripped here. I end up selling way too early. You'll see in a second. I took my profits there. Don't regret it. Better be safe than sorry, because it could potentially have been a double top. Yeah, so good sell. Don't regret it. I actually thought this was a candle that ripped further right after I sold, but this wasn't that trade. Got confused with another trade. But overall, you guys can see basically selling into that 12 pop, taking those profits, locking in before this dump. So, hey, great trade. Up $8,000. Let's keep it going. The last trade I'm going to show you guys is actually the sickest one of them all. This is the one where I made about $6,000 to $7,000 on, and you can see this is the same exact setup, guys. Another high of day break. Every single short again underwater, looking for a dip against the previous high, which is 1530, which is the ideal entry. You can see that shorts are still so bent, like in the last trade, that I couldn't even wash back down to the prior high of day. The resistance that should be acting as support is actually holding a price level that's higher than that level, which means that the shorts are so bent that they got to pretty much jump in front of each other to cover, causing a higher support hold after that breakout. So right now the stock's trading at 1639, hitting a high at 1682. I'm up $8,600 on the day. So I made $600 since the last time you guys saw that last trade. And now we're going to see how this plays out. I guess you guys can guess what's going to happen. So again, just looking for a dip as the stock now looking really, really good. Stock's now moved from 8 to 16. Yeah, this stock was like around $1 or something the day before this. Or the Friday before this, rather. Now it's at $16. That's the market for you in a nutshell. Crazy things can happen. Stock's going up like thousands of percent. Today it's up 228% at the moment. So now still looking for that dip, getting in there, a couple shares, 1669 off of that dip. We got about a 70-cent dip opportunity there on SES there off that 1727 high. Again, obviously the risk level is 1530. So I'll be looking to save another bullet there for another ad in case I should need it. Again, yeah, it's just textbook washout long action. It's really giving me $8,600 in profits so far on the day. You guys can also notice that in each of these trades, I'm basically getting really good entries such that I'm not really ever down that much, and I can comfortably hold through this. And this is how you scalp with some ninja-like reactions and nailing those bottom ticks, getting those good fills. You guys see me do it time and time again in the BPTH video, the Elfin Epic $45,000 video, the BPTH $50,000 video, DCIX video where I made like $20,000 or something like that in like a minute. Epic stuff, guys. So right now, it's still teetering. Again, looking at 15.3, just in case it dumps. There's a big offer there at 16.5. Well, you'll see in a second he gets taken out. So I'm not scared at all. I'm only down about $2,000. It's not a big deal. There you go. See right there, he's just getting taken out. You actually see me double my position, actually help take him out. So now I'm in 10,000 shares at a 16.59 average. Now you see the bidders. Where there used to be a big offer, now there's a bid stack. And now the stock looks like it's going to be off to the races. Let's see though. Bids creeping up. Looking for the offers to thin out. There we go. Bids creeping up a little bit more. 76, 75, 81. There we go. Boom. Popping all the way up to $17. Now I'm up $2,000 on the trade. On the offer at 17.10. Basically just selling to the pops. You see me fill about 800 shares. I canceled the order just to see if it can pop a little bit higher. I put in the rest of my order there at 17.20, getting another 10 cents out of it. Boom, filling it. Now I'm up $14,919.82. Just like that, you guys saw it, a live trade, making about $6,000 to $7,000 on that trade. Pretty sick stuff, guys. Basically just buying the dip, selling the rip. But this is the one where I felt like I really dropped the ball, because look what happens right here. Look at that. Look at this. Watch. You'll see in a second. Now it's at $18. So I left like basically $10,000 on the table. So after making that $6,000-7,000, I'm like, I'm feeling good. And then I see this, I'm like, man, dropped the ball on that one. But you know what? It's okay. You know, selling on the pop, it could have been a double top. You never know. Maybe I could have just sold half, held the rest, or maybe sold maybe 3/4, held 1/4, or something like that. So that's always something for me to learn, something for me to work on. So I left money on the table here. Could have been up 25 grand, but it's okay, guys. Lock in some nice profits, up almost $15,000 on a day. This is how you do it, baby. Wash out long, selling into the pops. You know, it was kind of looking like it could have double topped there around that 750 area, 1750 area. It is what it is. But more or less, guys, just doing this all day long. All day long. You know, waiting for the stock to make new highs, buying the dips, making sure that the shorts are still stuck and they're hurting. They're looking for a way out to, you know, get that pain to go away, because they're all underwater. They're going to cause a squeeze. They're going to create some bid support. And you can see, and again, the stock only dropped to 16, where the previous high day was at 15.29. It's 15.3, right? So that means that these shorts are really, really looking for, you know, a way to get some relief, and they're not even getting it to fall back to that previous high of day. So they're in some serious trouble. So just playing off of that, guys, recognizing who's in pain. Talk about this in each of my videos. Recognizing who's in pain, and look at who's looking to get out and panic out and trade emotionally, and just taking advantage of that. So yeah, I could just play the rest of this video, guys, but it's like a lot of it. But you can see right there in the bottom right hand corner that I did end up with $19,200 on a day. So, you know, these are smaller trades. Still added a pretty good amount of profits off of these smaller trades, but still, overall, what a solid day, guys. This is what the potential of day trading and what it can do for you. If you have a solid strategy, if you got the discipline, you got the patience to wait for the right setup at the right time, and then you know how to capitalize. You got the skills to act on it, quick reaction times, being decisive with your decision making, and knowing exactly when to just take full advantage of the opportunity, and you can walk away with big profits like this one, $19,000, $19,214.33 on the day. So as always, guys, if you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up. Be sure to like, subscribe. Be sure to smack that notification bell, so that way next time I make another awesome live trading video, you guys will be the first to know. Again, show me some support, guys. Give me a comment below. How much money did you guys make on SES on October the 14th on Monday? Let me know if you guys banked. Love to see everyone do well out there. So this is Madaz, guys. Check me out on Twitter and Instagram. Twitter is where I post daily trading ideas, also my daily P&L profit loss every single day. I've been doing it for like what, 7 years now. So check it out on Twitter, guys, and Instagram, of course. I'm traveling right now. You guys can see that I am on my travel setup. You guys want to know which part of the world I'm in? Check me out. Follow me on Instagram. So again, guys, Madaz signing out.